Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit.
Hey my babies, it's Auntie Trice here with another video for you. If you have not done so, please head on over to all of my other social media platforms and follow me on there. They are going to be listed in the description box up underneath this here video. Click the like button on your way in here, my babies. That's a quick and free way to support Auntie's channel and push me through the algorithm. I so greatly appreciate it. And don't be afraid to subscribe to Auntie's channel today, because you know you're coming back, and I know you're coming back. It costs $0 to subscribe to Auntie's channel, so why haven't you done it yet, my babies? You know you want to. I know you want to. So come on over here. I'm waiting on you. I got my handy dandy phone, and it's time for us to get into the tea for today. All right, y'all, we taking this story all the way to Philadelphia, where earlier this month, a 2-year-old boy identified as Caden was struck by 2 vehicles in a hit-and-run incident, according to Philadelphia police. The child was taken to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia with multiple scrapes and bruises to his face and head, but despite the horrific moment, Caden did not suffer any broken bones. How can you hit my child and keep going? Caden's mother. Is it Dashanell? Oh my God. Her name is spelled Dachanell. Is it Dashanell? Y'all be fucking up with these names. Y'all mamas ought to be ashamed of this shit. But her name is Dashanell Ross Bryant. The incident occurred in the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood near the intersection of 33rd Street and Susquehanna Avenue. Authorities say the family had just finished a picnic at Fairmont Park and was preparing to leave as Caden wandered into the street. He was hit by a blue SUV and a white pickup truck, both heading the same direction and neither driver stopping. It sounded like a car hit another car, but it was Caden, the boy's godmother, Daisy Colin, said. Before I could look, he was already under the car. Luckily, Caden survived the hit and is still recovering. So before we go any further in this segment, I would just like to praise God right now for this baby's life. I praise the Most High for his life, and I really do believe that he got a calling on his life. For him to get hit by 2 vehicles, not break nothing, just end up with a couple of scrapes and bruises, and he playing on his mama's phone like nothing happened. You hear me? He in his mama's arms where he belongs like nothing happened. But I praise God for this baby's life on today, because it could have been worse. It could have been much worse, okay? To the drivers, I hope they find y'all and find y'all fast, because y'all could have stopped. If y'all knew that y'all did this on accident, because this was an accident. For me reading what just happened, the baby wandered off into the street, so y'all pulled up and y'all seen him last minute, so you couldn't avoid him and you hit him. Instead of you dummies pulling over and trying to assist the mother, y'all fled the scene. So yeah, y'all finna get charged. You finna get charged now, because if you thought you was gonna get charged then, you wasn't, because it was accidental. But you are definitely, most definitely finna get charged now. Leaving the scene of the crime? No, you are definitely finna get charged now. Go on ahead, kiss your license goodbye, because it's over with for you. And not only is your license about to get suspended indefinitely, your asses might be facing some jail time behind this. That's a hit and run. Y'all hit a baby. That's crazy. People ain't got no heart. People just stupid. Well, I am so happy that this young boy is alive and thriving. He looks well. I hate all those bruises and those scars on his face, but those will heal in time, and I'm so happy that he is alive. To the mother, I'm not going to get on you too bad, because I understand that things happen. You understand what I'm saying? You are a mom, and you had so much that you were doing. She was packing up that car from being outside in a picnic. So, you know, you got to put the stuff in the car first before you put the children in the car. You know, that's how that normally works. For everybody in the neighborhood talk comments criticizing her, y'all obviously aren't parents, because parents do things like this all the time. They don't expect their children to wander off, but sometimes it happens. Just like you out here grocery shopping with your baby, then your little 2-year-old walk beside you. You take your eye off the 2-year-old for just 2 seconds, and that 2-year-old gone. And you around here looking frantic like somebody that took your baby. You scared. You scared now. But that 2-year-old on the next aisle probably done found the candy aisle and probably around here opening little bags of candy, just eating it. 2-year-olds are something else. So yes, I can understand how a 2-year-old wandered off from this lady and she trying to pack up her car after having a picnic with these kids. So to all of you perfect parents who have never had a scary moment with your child like that before, okay, kudos to you. Everybody ain't perfect like that. All right. Now to the mother, I'm just gonna say this: you gotta be more careful, cause these 2-year-olds are something else. They gonna get away from you. That's what they gonna do. They gonna get away from you. The moment you give them an inch, they gonna take a whole mile, and they gonna go that mile unless you catch them. Okay. So be more careful, please, cause that could have been your baby's life right there. All right. Now I really do think after this incident, she ain't finna let him go no more like that. I know she ain't. She ain't finna let her go. That done scared her. That he done scared her. You done scared mama. You done had the scary moment. Now it's time for you to set your ass down somewhere. When she tell you to sit down, she gonna mean it this time. She gonna make sure that your ass is sitting down because of the things you like to do. You like to wander off. Okay. So prayers to y'all family, and I'm hoping for his speedy recovery. Okay, now let's move on.
I'm happy that he's alive.
Chanel Ross Bryant is not taking this moment with her 2-year-old son Caden for granted. Bryant says being able to hold him is truly a miracle.
His face, like, just looking at it, I cry every time.
Caden, who was injured in a hit and run, is recovering from some bumps, bruises, and scrapes on his face and arms. His mother says doctors also needed to use staples to treat a wound on his head. The boy was released from the hospital Friday evening.
I cried a lot that night until I seen him and got to hold him and seen that he was going to be okay.
Caden was injured Thursday night when two vehicles, one an SUV, the other a pickup, hit him around 9 o'clock at 33rd Street and Susquehanna. Bryant says it all happened when she was putting her kids in the car after having a picnic with friends at nearby Fairmount Park, but she says Caden ended up getting away.
We heard a big boom, and it was my baby in the middle of the street.
Bryant says both drivers never even stopped. Philadelphia police are now looking for the drivers involved. They believe this is the SUV. Bryant says she still can't understand why the drivers didn't care to check on her little boy.
I just don't understand that you just hit my child and didn't decide to get out the car and try to help him. You just kept going. Like, all I'm really asking for you is to turn yourself in.
Still, Bryant remains thankful the situation didn't turn out worse and that her little boy is just fine. Ray Strickland, CBS News.
Size. They make your size by your size. Okay? Okay? And first of all, the husbands were always supposed to be a supporting character. Someone that lifts their wife up, listens to their conversations, has feedback. We get it. Be the husband. Okay? Don't be the bitch. Let's take a moment to reflect on the husbands who stirred the pot, stirred the drama, and occasionally stirred our patience. Okay? Peter Thomas, the OG man with the mic. Now, Peter, let's keep it real. Peter was always far more interesting than Cynthia. We get it. We get it.
My God.
Y'all, is that not the truth? Y'all know that is the truth. Cynthia's not the one that is pulling focus. Peter's pulling focus. That is just the truth. That's my opinion. Okay, you don't have to agree with it. I'm not being a hater. That's what I feel. Peter was always very interesting. You wanted to know what Peter was going to say, when he was going to say it, because he had no filter. And their dynamic was very interesting because he clearly was an alpha male with a big opinion and loved the spotlight. Okay, so we have Peter Thomas taking first place.
Okay, and y'all heard Kenya Moore around here being messy, talking about she wasn't being messy and she wasn't throwing shade, being a hater. Bitch, that's all you do. Let it go, Kenya. Let it go. I wouldn't be talking about a show that let me go. You understand what I'm saying? You doing everything in that salon except for doing what you were supposed to be doing in that damn salon. That's what I'm talking about. But Nene told Cynthia though, and I'm glad to see that Nene Leakes and Cynthia are in a better place with each other too. I'm glad to see that. But Nene told Cynthia that Kenya was shady as fuck. She told her that. She did. But that's crazy that you did her like that, and that's supposed to be your friend. Y'all use that friend word too loosely, goddamn it. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I'm just gonna say this though. Even though she was being messy and shady about it, she spoke a word because Peter, Greg, Apollo, and Todd, oh my God, that was an iconic cast. That was an iconic cast, baby. Now, she telling the truth about something. I'm going to stop her when she lying about that. But, Ken, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they not finna bring you back. They not finna bring you back, love. You done ruined it. It's over for you. Now, you need to go find something else to do. Like, open up that little salon that you sitting in doing everything but work. Okay? Girl, you say it. That's it. That's all. Kim Zolciak might not be bringing in don't be tardy checks anymore, but her daughters are stepping up to keep the lights on. On Watch What Happens Live, Ariana Biermann kept it real with Andy Cohen and admitted her mama hits her up for helping paying bills, not just for herself, but for other children as well. She asks for money sometimes, Ariana shared, but she pays me back when she can. And it's not just Ariana holding it down. Big sis Brielle Biermann is also lending Kim a hand or a coin during this messy divorce with Kroy Biermann, which has been dragging on for months and exposing all kinds of financial drama. Still, Ariana says money ain't worth losing family over. She's my best friend and always will be, she said. Ariana also revealed that Kim often took money from her and Brielle's savings as children. Ariana declined to speak on Kim's alleged gambling addiction. Despite the stress, Ariana's not worried. I can always make more money, she said. First off, let me tell you something. If it was me, I wouldn't be on here talking about what I give my mama and what I do for my mama. That's none of y'all business, first and foremost. I don't give a fuck. I would not be out here telling my mama's business. That's first and foremost.
Your mom asked you to purchase specific things?
The only time my mom asks me for money is if it's regarding the bills or it's something that she needs for the kids, and then she pays me back when she can.
There were rumors about your mom's gambling. Anything you can say there?
No.
Okay.
Talk to him about that.
Does this stuff happen with Brielle as well?
The taking of like our money growing up? Yeah.
Yes? Aye. And how do you, because she's your best friend, your mom, and we see her later in the season, how do you reconcile that with your relationship with her?
I think that, nobody wants to be put in situations that they are put into, and my mom, no matter what, will be my best friend forever. Money should never ruin a relationship with your family. You can always make more money.
That's right.
And God blesses us in that way, and I have my mom, and that's all that matters.
How is your relationship with Kroy these days?
I think it goes in waves. It depends on what motion he's filing throughout this insane divorce this week.
Not the motion.
Because he legally adopted you, didn't he? Right.
He'll always be my dad, no matter what. I think that it's just a tough situation right now because I think a lot of these things are just coming from more anger and nothing.
Now, why is your mama having to struggle taking care of Kroy's kids? You want to know why? Because he ain't taking care of his damn kids. He ain't paying out and issuing the funds to help with them damn kids. So she got to rely on her two oldest daughters who aren't from Kroy, but Kroy still adopted them. She got to rely on the two oldest daughters to help her take care of the family when Kroy, big old dusty ass, need to be happy to take care of his own damn children. That's sad. I really don't think that's fair that Kim's two oldest daughters are helping her take care of her family when Kroy big ass need to be happy to take care of his own damn children. Yes, granted, those are Ariana's little brothers and sisters, so she's gonna do whatever she got to do to help her mom out because, like she said, her mother is her best friend, and I'm pretty sure she loves her siblings as well. So she don't look at it like, oh, this is a big responsibility. She look at it as, this is family, and I'm gonna help out with family. I'm gonna do what it do for my mama and my brothers and sisters. But I don't think that this is fair. That's not fair. And Kim, we know you got a gambling addiction. All that shit ain't going towards them kids. That shit is helping out with that gambling addiction. And that's probably why you need help with them children so much too. And that's probably why Kroy ain't shelling out so much money to you, because he knows that you have a gambling addiction. So yeah, no, Ariana, I wouldn't have been talking about my mom's business, but at the same time, I still would have stood on business how you did and said, regardless of this money, that's my mom, and you only get one. You hear me? And I'm gonna beat up for my mama. I don't give a damn about this money. There's always opportunities out there for me to make money. I can always make this back. I ain't gonna get my mama back if I lose her. I only have one mom, so I understood what she was saying when she was saying it. But this is not your responsibility, okay? You want to do this for your family, that's one thing. You know, this is something that you want to do. But I don't feel like Kim should be relying on you or the oldest daughter to be helping her out with anything. You don't owe Kim nothing, okay? And I really do believe that Kim has a gambling addiction. She's not spending this money on y'all little brothers and sisters. I'm trying to tell y'all that right now. You need to check into your mama's finances and what she's doing with that money for real. Because you can't let her bleed y'all dry. You can't let her do that to you and your sister. You can't let her bleed you dry. Okay, you got to see past that manipulation. And people who have an addiction are serious con artists and manipulators. Okay, so you really need to check into that before you just dive head in and say, oh, that's my mama, I don't give a fuck about nothing, it is what it is. No, because your parents can drain you dry and cause you to lose everything too. They can do that. They can do that. Your parents can be toxic to you as well, causing you not to grow as well. So you need to use the spirit of discernment on that. Ask the Lord to guide your footsteps. Ask the Lord to guide your heart, guide your mind. Because I'm trying to tell you, I really do believe that your mother has a gambling addiction, and she's using the fact that she's not on the Real Housewives franchise anymore, and she's using y'all. She pimping her daughters. Okay, that's pretty much what she doing. Because if she needed anything, the person that she should be asking is Croy, and not her motherfucking children. And that's point blank, period. Do better, Kim. Do better. Now let's move on.
Right now. Right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't. But you wasn't. But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up? Oh, okay.
So yeah, this raggedy ass fucking bitch Remy, like, girl, like, you would have thought I did something to you. Realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him. I can never kiss him. I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son. You can speak to him. You can hug on him. You can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this fucking lady, and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell y'all ice grilling as if her son was the victim. Like, miss, where's your remorse? Like, where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, bitch, nobody did nothing to you, you fucking gremlin. And you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody. Ugly ass. Then you acting tough in front of a courthouse. Like, bitch, we're gonna go to jail. You've been to jail before. I'm sure you don't want to go back, bitch. Like, what are we doing here? Come around the corner. You're really not fucking tough. Like, bitch is mad pussy. Like,
she also posted a still shot of Remy Ma getting arrested with the caption, hiding behind your lawyer ass bitch. The nerve of this gremlin to be acting like somebody did something to her when that drug addict son is the one you should be mad at. Ugly ass bitch. You been to jail, right? So why you acting like fighting in front of the courts is cool? Laugh my ass off. You're a clown. You thought this was a bum bitch you was gonna come across. Nah, they don't call me Big Jazz for no reason. Really that girl, and you're mad. So first of all, I just want to know why Remy Ma was detained or arrested, because it didn't look like they put hands on each other from the recordings. So I don't understand why she's the one that's being put in handcuffs. And from the looks of it, it looks like this young girl walked up to Remy and was saying stuff to her, and Remy was like, ugly, and that girl was like, you ugly, and everything else. And Remy is very much not ugly, but her attitude and her demeanor sometimes can be very much ugly. So from what the young lady said, she said that Remy Ma was looking her up and down, giving her this greasy look like, bitch, I want to do something to you. And I agree with her. If this is true what she's saying, you ain't got no reason to be looking at me like that, bitch, because I ain't the one that did anything to you. Your son killed my daddy, ho, and you sitting around here doing this to me? Girl, you got your nerve. The audacity of some people. You hear me? But the girl says that Remy Ma is pussy because she was over here fighting with her security in front of her, and she was at a courthouse and everything else. But Remy Ma ain't pussy by a long shot. You better check that lady rap sheet. And while she went to jail that long time, she went to jail, and Papoose was around here supporting her, being there for her, holding her down. Wow, that bitch was in prison for 6 summers and 6 winters. So it was very stupid of Remy Ma to engage in anything with you, knowing the charges that she has had, and they have been violent charges. So that was stupid on her part, and that's probably why they got her ass in handcuffs, because she was finna dog walk you right on the court steps. But Remy Ma, if you was looking at this girl crazy, you are dead ass wrong, because she is right. Your son was the one that killed her father. So she's there still grieving and trying to get justice for her dad, and you looking her up and down, giving her the stank face, instead of actually having sympathy for this girl, because she's never going to see her father again. You gonna see that rusty, dusty, drug addicted son of yours again. Yeah, I heard about him. He got a drug addiction problem. Oh my God, we gonna pray for him. We gonna pray for him though, because he out here killing folks for that shit. And to the young lady that just lost her father, I know that this is some trying times for you, but don't engage with that foolery that Remy Ma got going on. If she was really doing you like that, don't engage, baby. Just walk away. It's better to just walk away, because I know you reacted like that out of grief. I know you reacted like that, like out of what the helly? Like, bitch, are you really seriously doing this with me? And your son was the one that took my father away from me? Like, bitch, are you crazy? I know that's how you were feeling on the inside, but you should have just walked away, baby. Walk away. Not everybody is on you like, oh, we team Remy Ma, and this bitch was just doing this for clout. And I'm like, oh my God, this woman was grieving. This young lady was grieving. And if Remy Ma was doing her some type of way, she had every reason to feel the way that she felt. But now that you brought it to the internet and let everybody see this shit, they getting down on you. The internet is not a very good place. It's a very cruel place, okay? Very cruel. People don't see you as a grieving daughter. They look at you as a clout chaser, because you're going after Remy Ma, not knowing what Remy Ma may have been doing to you on the sides. You get it? So keep it off the internet. Get your justice and peace. And we praying for you. We're praying for your heart. Okay, that's it. That's all. And the last thing that we got to talk about for today is this viral post. So a young lady retweeted a viral post with her caption on it. Okay, so let's read the viral post. The viral post says, "Stop dating women if you can't afford to take care of them." Then this young lady reposts the tweet with her own caption saying, "Y'all saying rent due, but I kind of agree. What happened to men being providers? That don't mean we can't provide for ourselves, but y'all want to be the girls nowadays, and I don't like it." So Auntie want to have a little talk with y'all, okay? And then I promise you it's going to be real quick, and I'm going to end it real quick, fast, and hurry. But I got to talk to y'all, to the women who think like this. Let me tell you something. It is not a man's job or duty to provide for you while y'all are dating, okay? That's not his job. That's not his job at all. That's your husband's job. That's your man's job. That ain't somebody who you just dating job and obligation. No, that's somebody who you have spent years with job. That's somebody who you plan to marry job. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be having this jacked up and messed up, and Auntie got to come up here sometimes and correct y'all. A man that's dating you don't have to do shit for you, because he's not guaranteed to be in your life like that. There's no guarantee that you finna see this man again. So sitting over here trying to get taken out on $200, $300 dates for one night? Are you serious? Like that boy ain't got no rent? Like that boy ain't got lights? Like that boy probably ain't got no life? Like he ain't got a car payment? Yes, while y'all are dating, y'all supposed to be going half and half on shit anyway. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about that. You don't know that man like that, and he don't know you like that. So why is he sponsoring you for a date? That's crazy. Y'all are crazy. I don't like that. It seems like y'all ladies are looking for men to take care of y'all instead of having something going on for yourself, so you won't have to be relying on no man to take care of you or do for you. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't, even though I have Uncle E, y'all, I don't rely on Uncle E. I got shit going on for myself. I got my own job. I got things that I'm doing for myself. I am a very smart young lady. I am very able-bodied and capable of doing for myself. Why do I need a man taking care of me? Even when me and Uncle E get married, y'all, that's my husband. I'm not looking for my husband to just take care of me. Yeah, I want him to take care of me and do right by me and be there for me. But when I say take care of me, I need you to take care of my mind. Don't be out here doing stupid shit behind my back. And if you are out here fucking off with these chicken heads, don't let me find out, and you better be wrapping it up and keeping it safe, okay? Because diseases are still out here, period. No, I don't condone cheating, but sometimes that shit happens, okay? We not gonna act like relationships are perfect. Take care of my spirit. Uplift me. We going to church. Point blank, period. Be there for me. On those days when I'm feeling unpretty, can you make me feel pretty again? Help me to feel pretty again. Like, be that type of person for me. I don't need you there financially, because financially I can make that coin on my own. You know, an extra pair of hands would be nice, but I can do that on my own. I need you there for other things. Not to mention, I need you to make this baby with me. That's what I'm talking about when I say take care of me. It's never about material things, okay? So let's just get that clear. Let's really be clear here in my Kamala Harris voice, all right? I feel like a lot of women nowadays are looking for sponsors and they're not looking for love. You should also be willing to be a provider if need be. Well, actually, you are going to be a provider, because y'all sitting over here talking about the husband is the provider. No, he is the head provider in the house. But the woman provides as well. She provides as well. And I'm not just talking about on no material level, on no financial level. I'm not just talking about that. A woman provides as well. So we got to be equally yoked. That's what the Bible says. We got to be equally yoked with one another. You can't be out here looking for this man to do this and that for you, and you can't do nothing for him. You can't even put gas in this man's car for him to come see you, but you want him to just do all of this for you. You women are expecting more of these men that you aren't willing to provide for yourselves or provide for them either. So why is you capping? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. You living in a rinky-dink apartment. You stay in the hood, but you want that man to take you to a 5-star restaurant. Can you take him to a 5-star restaurant? Auntie has said this before in earlier videos, okay? Y'all standards are way too high, and y'all don't even meet the criteria that y'all are asking these men to meet. That's crazy. The standards of which you require these men to have, you have none. And your ass want them to be what? Oh, I told y'all, you gotta start thinking. You gotta start using that thing on top of your shoulders, okay? It's not meant to just carry that little pretty face or a wig. You gotta think with it. God damn, I'm sick of telling y'all that. Bottom line is, this is what I'm saying. Y'all should not be expecting these men to be out here taking care of y'all, especially in this economy. It ain't the times where your grandmama and your granddaddy was staying in, okay? And then your grandmama and your granddaddy wasn't sitting around here. Let me say your granddaddy. Your granddaddy was not sitting around here taking care of the whole damn neighborhood. He was taking care of his wife and children. He was taking care of his wife and his kids. He wasn't taking care of no bitch. He was just dating. Y'all are crazy. Times are different, and so are y'all. Times are different, and so are y'all. The economy is shit, and y'all are shit, period. Looking for help. Want somebody to help you with them damn student loans. Go get a job. Work. That's what you gonna have to do. That's it. That's all. I'm sorry. This is the economy we stay in. This is the times that we live in. Women have to work. Now it's time for you to get your ass up out there and work and find somebody that's gonna work with you, not a person that's just gonna do all the work for you and enable you to just become lazy. Just crazy. That's all you want to do is just be lazy. Oh, that's crazy. But that's my rant on that for today. I love y'all. I got some more coming for you later. You know how I do. Stay tuned, my babies. I'll see you soon. All right. I love you. Bye.